Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Righto, we've got a bit of how's the serenity in the background. Always got to drop the castle into these things. Our male model today is Craig. G'day, Australia.
G'day, how you going?
I'm Sammy P. Welcome to episode 3 of Grab Life by the Balls. And so episode 4 is definitely we're gonna cover the man hug for sure, no doubt about it. But today we're gonna go the sort of the in between. And actually, before I get that, there's some questions that came up, particularly around the group here and online. Some concerns with the name of our group and potential secret handshake. So I just want to dispel any rumours. Grab Life by the Balls is a metaphor about stepping up and taking action and living your best life. It's not actually a thing that we do around the barbecue. You may have seen some videos where people, or some photos where people just have this, I just go to places and people want to go do that. That's not actually anything like that happens at our barbecues. We're definitely more about a man hug or a handshake and that sort of thing. So there is no secret handshake. Grab Life by the Balls is a metaphor about living your best life and grabbing it with both hands and shaking the shit out of it, essentially. So we're going to do the half-half. I think the half-half? The half-half. So it's a bit of a man shake, but then it's also a bit of a cuddle. We'll try and, it can be a bit awkward. So this is the time where you've got to know guys a little bit better around the barbecue. And you feel like you want to take that mateship to the next level and you're not quite ready for the man hug. That's the half-half. And there's a lot of little things that could go wrong here. You're just going to have to fucking own it. You're just going to have to step up and just go with it and just see how you go. So we're just winging it here. We'll just see how we go. We'll just go, g'day Craig, how are you, mate? Thanks for coming today, mate. Good to see you. Like yeah, again, like last time, can you slow that down and get that one again? Like,
mate, thanks for coming today, mate. Good to see you.
We need to see that in slow-mo because I think that was perfect. We've gone in, we've got the perfect handshake. See the last video about that again. Great handshake. We've gone for the little bit of the bro sort of thing here, and then we've gone in for the cuddle. All right, so that nailed it. But you've got to be careful. There's a few taller guys over here. There's a couple of taller guys over there. You know, you've got to be careful, particularly taller guys, or if you've got a bit of a shorty, that you're not doing a bit of the Andrew Simons getting the spectator one. You know that. You know, you don't want to clip them around the jaws. You don't want to get a few weeks banned from Grab Life by the Balls. It can get a bit confusing in the midsection. Like some people do the handshake and then the hug. So it's like you're not really sure. Sometimes that little step in the middle, you don't always need that, but that's a gateway to the hug. I think that's the next step from the handshake. But you've just got to own it. Sometimes you just got to go in. Sometimes you're going to get rejected. Some guys are still going to be a bit standoffish from going in for the hug and that sort of thing. You just got to own it. So see how you go. And always just sometimes that awkwardness that happens if you sort of stuff it up and you fumble around, just like acknowledge it. Don't pretend like it didn't happen, then not talk to that person at the barbecue for the rest of the time. Just go, hey, that didn't quite work, can we do it again? Like we did with the handshake. So do you think that, Kenny, is there anything else you think there that we need to cover? Guys, got that? Does that feel okay? We've got a bit of an audience today. So anything else you wanted to add, Craig? That was pretty good, I think. So yeah, so next week, we might have a special guest. There was a guy that reached out that said his hands were too soft on the video. He's actually just moved to the coast. He used to play rugby league. His hands are too soft. He doesn't like getting them squeezed too hard. So he's all about the man hug. So we might have a special guest for the man hug in episode 4. Again, I love your interpretation on the grey area between the man hug and the handshake. Leave your comments below. You know, this is all about, you know, how we relate around a barbecue and how to build up some mateship, because mateship is really important for our mental health, and it's Aussie as, and we just need to get around it. So I'm Sam from Grab Life by the Balls. This is my male model, Craig. Thanks for being with us today, mate. We'll see you on the next episode.